What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You got the almighty DJ CJ Flash back with a brand new live episode of I Remember That Song. Here to tell you all about it is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jerry Dove.
CJ Flash, Dominus Ominous. And this time I can do it for real because of the people we got on tonight, the R&B swing, man. We got some R&B brothers on tonight. I'm going to have to tell them about that one, man. They do that, you know.
I think they might already know about that.
They know about the R&B. How you doing?
Is that what it's called, an R&B? How you doing?
Well, we'll ask them. That's what, you know,
Okay.
I just called it a R&B. How you doing? Dominus Ominous. How you doing? Just like that. All right. What's going on, man?
Everything is everything.
Okay. You look a little dark over there tonight. Let me get a little shot of you.
Hey, man.
Yeah, it's a little dark over there.
Been in the sun, brother.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your picture. But
My camera's been in the sun too.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
was hanging out the other day.
That makes sense. All right, well, look, we got a good show tonight, man. We got a good show. We got three brothers from Cleveland, Ohio, and they're coming to the Bay Area, coming to Yoshi's this Saturday night.
Yes.
It's called the LEVERT Experience. You're going to see them at Yoshi's in Oakland. One show. I'm looking for the flyer right there. The LEVERT Experience is coming. 7:30, August 30th. Yoshi's in Oakland. The LEVERT Experience with Joe Little, Mark Gordon, and Dave Tolliver. I should say Dr. Dave Tolliver.
That's right.
We're going to bring them on in just a minute. In the meantime, let's bring the family on and see who we got. We got D Minor is here with us. And I'm looking for Russ and Ryan. I'm not sure what's happening with them tonight, but we'll see. So what's up, D?
Hey, everything is everything. You know, had a good time last night and checking out some yacht rock.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's what I heard. I saw that you went to see was it Toto?
Men at Work and the other men and Christopher Cross.
Christopher Cross.
Matter of fact, I got the Toto Africa shirt on right now.
So let's check that out. Just check that.
Yeah.
And I see Greg Fillinganes was with him last night, right?
Yeah, he was. He sure was.
House played with him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Get
Greg
outta
Fillinganes.
here.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it was, and Steve, look at there. He talked about them meeting each other, and Greg was in one session with Stevie Wonder, and I believe he said that they were in another session. I want to say with Boss Scaggs.
Oh wow.
And he said it was just like they became fast friends.
Mm.
Yeah, so it was great. It was a great show.
All right.
Overall, it was an
Glad
amazing.
you had a good time.
Yeah, thank you.
I would say if you truly love music, you can go and listen to anything and everybody, man. So good for you, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. Tonight, we've got three brothers, like I said, from Cleveland. We'd like to welcome to the show the LEVERT Experience, an R&B music group formed by Mark Gordon, original member of LEVERT, Joe Little III, a member of Rude Boys, and Dr. Dave Tolliver from Men at Large. They're going to be, like I said, here in the Bay Area this Saturday. Get your tickets at yoshis.com. One show only at 7:30. Get your tickets at yoshis.com. We're going to bring them in here one at a time. Let's see. I said Doctor's name first. I said Mark's name second. And I'm going to bring in Joe because Joe is the third. So Joe will be the third that's coming on. How about that? What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Man, we're just having some fun. Just going to have some fun tonight talking about your good music and what you're doing and the LEVERT Experience and all like that. So where are you guys right now? You back home? You in Cleveland area or where do you live?
Well, myself and Mark, we live in Atlanta.
Okay.
Mr. Beans is in Cleveland, Joey.
Yeah. That's the coffee man over there.
Yeah. Damn.
I told you.
I tell y'all, man.
Now explain it to us, D Minor. You selling coffee, Joe?
Yes, sir.
Well, let me give you a close up and sell your coffee, man. Hold on, before we forget this music. Sell your coffee.
What's up? Urbane Joe. It's www.urbanejoe.coffee. Got 4 plans, got K-cups, got hoodies, got mugs, got shirts. Tap in.
Okay, and you're also doing a podcast, as you can see by the A1 Conversations. That's
Conversations on IG, on YouTube. You know, is doing really pretty good.
Okay, all right. So, what do you guys do? I don't drink coffee, man, but sell me your coffee. My wife loves coffee, so what she don't like about it?
You said what?
I said my wife loves coffee. I don't drink coffee, so sell me some coffee to buy for her.
You got Blue Magic, you got Black Diamond, you have King's Choice, which is a dark roast, and we have Dynasty, which is our K cup.
Okay, all right. Well, Urbean, URBEAN.com. I'm gonna check it out. All right, I'm writing that down. All right, fellas, what do you got going on, Mark? Dr. Tolliver, you're a doctor, so you got something else going on to talk about that.
I don't have anything going on right now. Basically, yeah, I got an honorary doctorate. It's not the one that I earned through education, but through my works, my different things that I do. Right now, we're doing this the LEVERT experience thing, man. I'm honored and grateful to be out here with that. Also, I do a radio show called Party and Bullish. It comes on like 7 days a week, but it's like the same show as pre-recorded. It's on about 25 stations, AM, FM, and digital. I'm trying to go, all FM though, no terrestrial, because that's where the money. You can't really make money. Well, you can make money in the internet, but anyway. Yeah. And there's a lot of things. We doing this. I got a bunch of solo records. I got a record out right now with Skip Martin from the Daz Band, a record out with Crazy Bone, a record with the East Side Boys, a record with Joe Little, and we have some LEVERT experience coming soon too. So
okay, yeah, we've had Skip on the show twice. He's a lot of fun too, man.
Skippy.
We had him on once to talk about his work with the Daz Band, and had to bring him back to talk about his work with Kool and the Gang.
Man.
And let's go back to this doctor thing, man. I know you're being humble, but if you can get a work for a doctorate for your communication, I think that's every bit as the one with the education, man. So
yeah,
must mean sure. you're doing some good work in the community.
Definitely, I do. Right? Before I lost my niece last year, and I was starting I just recently had a big weight loss, and about 160 pounds, and I was like, man. I wanted to start educating, people about, childhood obesity and stuff like that. Cause I've been, I didn't really get chunky to like super fat until I got like start being with Marc and them. And then they stuffed me full of food. You know what I mean? Like we was fat, but we got super fat after the years going. And
super fat.
Right, super fat. I wanted to, and instead of like, putting money in, it was going to be called the Eat Your Heart Out Foundation, but when I lost my niece, it just kind of threw me off track, and it's gonna be called the Eat Your Heart Out Foundation, and it was going to educate folks on childhood obesity and teenage and young adult suicide, because that's something that's plaguing us more and more, especially the suicide thing with Black kids. Yeah. It's happening more and more, and I don't know why, but I do, but we're not about to get into that here, but being a fat kid, nieces and nephews, it's hard to clothe them. So why not, gift a single mom with a couple $1,000s to? It's harder to clothe a fat boy than it is a fat young little girl. Let me say obese. Obese sounds bad, fat, and like but or teach them how to eat comparable snacks as opposed to all the sugar and all the chemicals and other stuff, and just buy them, like I said, let's go shopping and let's get a cart full of groceries with comparable snacks from like Trader Joe's or Whole Foods and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That's my mission, doggy.
Stay active too, because nowadays young kids, they're sitting up on their computers and on their phones and all like that. They got to get up and be active. Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot, man. I had a family member, I won't say who because he'll get mad at me. He was young, a little chunky, and I just made him cut the yard a couple of weeks in a row. And it's funny how the weight just started melting him off of him. And then he thought he was all fine and everything. We couldn't control him then because he was chasing girls too much. Because he had no practice in doing it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I like that better for him though. So yeah, but good for you, man, for all of that. Marc, your turn. Show off a little bit. Tell us what you're doing and just let people know.
Besides the 25 million he's sitting on, go ahead.
Not a chance. Working on a couple of things. Working on a documentary about Trouble Productions, the company me and Joe started, and these guys were a part of. Mm-hmm. So we want to, bring some light to that. We're working on music. We're working on individually. I'm working on a book and also a series, kind of about my life. But that's kind of it wraps up what I'm working on right now, and just moving to ATL. So trying to get adjusted to all of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys are staying busy. I love it, man. Everybody's doing some big things, and y'all humble about it, but which is really good. So, hey, before we get started, let's say hello to some of the folks that are out there in the chat room that are watching us. Got to say hello to our girl Kim Batiste, hitting us up from Monterey, California. We got
What's up, Kim?
Glenise Reed is in Detroit. We talk about the what up, though. She's in
What
Detroit.
up, though?
Glenise. Tracy is right here in the Bay Area. I think she's up in San Francisco. Cheryl Lee is in the San Joaquin Valley in Atwater. One more time. That's it. Everybody saying hello to you, D Minor. Ron Ledford is from Detroit. He told me about you guys months ago, so I'm glad that we got you on. By the way, let me shout out your promoters that are bringing you out here to the Bay. Mikkel London and Elise Levine, Hip Hop Elise, are the ones that are bringing you out here to Oakland. We'll be happy to see you. And then Teresa is deep down by towards Fresno and Visalia. So we got people all over the place. There'll be people jumping in from all over a little bit more. The guy got to shout her out as well. She's a singer, so if you ever need a female singer, or if you got somebody you need on stage this weekend, let me know, let her know, and we can get her up there with you because she can sing. So guy can sing, all right? Sing. All right, so what we like to do is play some of your music and talk about what it means to you, and just kind of go from there, all right? CJ, ready to take us on a journey?
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'm glad.
Let's go.
Let's roll up. Let's roll up and ride.
I ain't much on Casanova. Me and Romeo ain't never been friends. Can't you see how much I really love you? Gonna sing it to you time and time again. Oh, Casanova, Casanova, can't never get away. Oh, Casanova.
Okay. Monster hit for LEVERT.
Yeah.
Mark, you were there. You were there. I always like to ask artists who have these monster hits, when you were recording that in the studio, did you know, we got one?
No, not really, but we felt like it was, but we didn't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do remember about this song is being in the studio, and this was the hardest that Gerald had to kind of perfect a song. Normally he would just go in and sing whatever he felt, and that would be pretty much it. Some minor adjustments here, take something out, put something in, that kind of stuff. But with this song, the Callaways produced this song, and they he had to sing parts over and over and over and over and over. And it was probably the longest session that we had for all of the songs, except for maybe like Pop Pop. We had like 20-something, 30 background vocals for the hook. So that took some time, but that was the longest session that Gerald probably had.
Yeah. And so when you're going through that, does that are you just sick of it by the time you're done? I'm like, okay, I'm sick of this song. Because again, we've talked to a lot of folks over the past few years, and people say, like, I've always read the Shaka Khan and read her bio, and she will never sing Sweet Thing all the way through again. She's so tired of singing the song because she does this. You are my heat. And we're all singing it because she just sung it so many times, just leading up to the release of the song. Does that affect some of the work that you guys do too?
Nah, not for me. I mean, I feel like if it wasn't for some of these songs, then you wouldn't know about me or know about the group
Yeah.
or know about, you know what I mean? So, you know, I
You
think
wouldn't
that.
have that 24. You wouldn't have that 25 million that we're talking about either, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But no, it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean? So I gotta be thankful for, you know, whatever the blessing is. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it.
Good way to look at it.
With that working with Reggie and Vincent, and that's the Ohio connection there, and them being in Cincinnati and you guys being from Cleveland. I know that was the breakout album in '86. I know you guys had an album that came out prior to that in '84. Was it hard for you guys to come out because of the fact that y'all sounded so much like the OJs?
Well, that actually prevented the labels from signing us because they didn't know what to do with us. And so that's what prompted Eddie to him and another guy, Harry Coombs, decided to do an independent record.
Mm-hmm.
So the independent record sparked us doing some national work. Now we getting to some national shows, and then we did Soul Train, so that sparked us to doing more. So it just so happens that the guy Harry, not Harry, but my guy, the president of Atlantic Records, happened to be at one of the shows that we done, and he signed us after that. So it was really a show that sparked sparked the labels. It wasn't like, because Eddie took us everywhere. Eddie took our demo to everybody that he knew, and they all turned us down.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You mentioned Harry, and you know, we cannot omit him from this conversation, and what he did for you guys as far as mentoring and management. And what would be some of the things that you could say about him and what he provided for the LEVERT group?
I mean, he was a part of the engine that you know made us go. You know what I mean? So without his input in it, him and Eddie together, because Eddie sparked him, and they was working together to put out this temporary record. So it was a constant building a situation for LEVERT, because we started with that independent record, then moved on to Atlantic Records, and Pop spawned from that, and you know from there it climaxed to what you just played, Casanova. So it was a ride for real. It was a real ride, and I mean, I wouldn't have it no other way.
I'm still.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask who sings lead on that one. Is that you, Dr. Dave, or is that you, Joe? To sing
I'm still.
That's Gerald.
Yeah, that was Gerald.
But when y'all sing it live,
when you guys do it live, who sings?
I mean, yeah, when you do it now, who's singing lead?
I wish.
We don't do it live. We don't do that song live though.
Man,
you just hurt my feelings. Oh man. Yeah.
We might have lost 2 tickets right there just now, man. Oh, is there a particular reason why you don't do that one?
You don't. Well, I mean, I never really thought about it, tell you the truth, and that was the first record that everybody, you know, that was listening heard. So, you know, that was the spawn. That was the thing that launched our career. Really, that record.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, on the flip side, you know, program directors like Dave's uncle
Lynn.
Lynn put it in motion, and
Don't you know, bro?
I told you. We told you.
You know what I'm saying? He helped put it in motion too. So I gotta give, props to Lynn because he was helpful. We had a nice Ohio connection that really helped us move along. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, you guys are going to be in Oakland at Yoshi's this Saturday night. And for the people who are coming, you just might see them sing Casanova for the first time.
Okay.
So why not? Because I can't believe people let you out the building without singing Casanova, man. So
it's going to be a good show.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right.
A dope show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about the 2-piece and biscuit you got from Don at Soul Train the first time you went there. What was that like? He's famous or infamous for the 2-piece and a biscuit and a soda.
Everybody gets the chicken when they go there. You know what I'm saying? But I would have it no other way because that was just like about us. You know what I'm saying? It was a really a brotherhood, a Black thing that was jumping off, and I really appreciated that because we celebrating us. You know what I mean? So that was what it was.
Was it like surreal to be standing there talking to Don Cornelius on the Soul Train set?
No, it was because watching him every Saturday. Watching every Saturday faithfully and to be up there, was like a whole nother feeling. Like performing with artists that you've been admiring forever, and then you performing with them. It's like, whoa, man.
Wow.
So Joe, I know the Rude Boys probably been on Soul Train as well. What was that like for you?
It was surreal, man. All my life as a kid, I watched Soul Train late night Saturdays in Cleveland.
Wow.
And I always said, hey, I'm going to be on there one day. And, once we got on there and performed our, smash hit Written All Over Your Face, it was like very fulfilling, man. Like just.
Yeah, and then when the crowd, when the dancers get involved in it too, it's got to be all hype, man. It's got to be it's got to be crazy.
I can tell you, Joe, I was a big LEVERT fan and learned about LEVERT first and then the OJs later due to generational things. And so watching Soul Train, I remember the LEVERT, the OJs were on there and they gave y'all a shout out. They said, okay, we got the Rude Boys coming, so y'all better look out. We got the Rude Boys coming. So that was like, oh wow, okay, so there's another group that's coming. So it's the LEVERT group, and then now here comes this next group called the Rude Boys. So so that was a cool shout out. Just that was the anticipation that we was looking for in the Bay Area.
All right, Flash, give us another song to talk about.
No. I remember when you said I was the only one that you would give your love to. Your love was so strong. Baby, I admit I was wrong. Can we try to start it over? Or has your love run out for me? Tell me that you love me, girl. Baby, please, have pity on me, baby. Yeah. Goes my mind. Every time I think of all the times I did you wrong. Goes my mind.
All right. You do sing that one at the show, right?
No, we don't do that one either. No, I'm joking. We do.
No, we're not getting the LEVERT experience. We get the LEVERT non-experience. That's what we get.
No, we do that one.
I know you do. Now, who sings lead on that one then?
Me and Mark.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'd be like a doctor. So how does that make you feel when the ladies start throwing the panties up on the stage? Bro?
You know, they don't. You know, the one thing I had to realize is coming out with LEVERT is that, you know, the night from 86 to 92 is a big gap of, you know, like an age difference of fans. And even though we probably have some fans that are probably the same age, they came really like 84. And so you figure, you know, a kid probably learns a song fully like 3-4 years old. I'm just saying, like, they fans it's like
they're different vibes.
70 and 60. 50.
Well, you know,
Ours is like 50, 40, and you know, 30 something. You know what I mean? But it's dope though. I had to learn and realize that, especially when we went home to do Cleveland. And you know, I'm understanding and becoming better in this role that I have here. So I'm great. Like I said, I'm grateful, man. You know what I mean? Word to mother, son. Word up.
Well, I told you guys that we had Eddie LEVERT on, and I asked him that same question. And he said they were like bloomers at this point. They were just like bloomers. They would throw them on stage and covered up the whole stage.
Man.
So.
Pins.
Hey, Dave, you know, we talked about it a little bit earlier as far as with the radio, and you now have a radio show, and then your uncle Lynn Tolliver Jr. Was there ever an opportunity where before the singing really took off that maybe radio might be something you might want to consider doing?
So crazy thing is next year be 40 years that I started on WZAK in Cleveland.
Wow.
I had been going around the radio station with my uncle, who really was more like my dad. Sometime when I referred to him as my pops.
Right.
He would take me to the station with him when I was like 3 years old. And you know, I knew how to work all the equipment. So one day he called me, was like, "Hey man, such and such got fired, man. I need you to be at the station tonight." And that was like June of 86, the summer of my sophomore going into my junior year. I stayed on the air at ZAK from 86 to 2000 while I was doing, you know, Minute Large. You know, I would come home and just go back to work. It was normal.
Wow.
I mean,
Nice.
yeah, man. So, yeah. And, you know, after that, I did some time in the Virgin Islands, some low power, and then the rest of it's been digital, some FM here. You know, kind of different, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I can't believe your man didn't know that.
I'm right. I'm saying like he know everything.
So
No, well, what we tell Damien every now and then is let them have one, so it seemed like they thought it was safe. We don't want to come here like a know-it-all. So every now and then,
Exactly, you up.
yeah.
he's
All
just
right.
waiting for you to miss a point there. That's
Well,
all.
and then
Right.
my next question would be to you, Brother Joe Little. Was there some apprehension of going into the R&B field, considering that you was in gospel before that with Power?
You know what? It was Buddy who convinced, you know, me to, well, I sung R&B all my life, but yet and still, you know, grew up in church and sung gospel. And that's how actually me and Buddy, Mark Jenkins and Eric Davis, we had a group called Power. We started off with that. Then, you know, Buddy was like, man, we should convert over and do an R&B group. And so never apprehensive about it, was all for it. I grew up on it, loved R&B, loved a array of many different genres of music, but R&B, you know, I was for it. I was with it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a cat that's that's around these parts. His name is Peacock, and
Peacock.
yeah, so he speaks highly about y'all and how he used to sing with y'all back in the day and stuff like that. So
He ain't never sang with us. I know you talk about. There's a lot of people going around saying stuff like that, you know.
you know
A lot of Hanks.
I'm talking about there.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
He out in Oakland.
Yeah,
Yeah, he be back and forth.
Yeah, he's back and forth. He's actually he's in the Oakland area. Yeah.
Come to the show, Peacock. Joe got something to talk to you
Yeah,
about.
E40, Be Legit, Hammer, everybody too big. Come to the show. I talk to Terrible T all the time, but she in Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peacock gonna pull up like the dang. He gonna be Eddie Kane Jr. on your.
Change your name, man. That's like somebody 50 and we calling them delicious.
No, not doing that. Hey, I want to shout out a few more people that joined us in the chat. Say hello to Nikki Thomas, fellas.
Nikki Thomas.
Nikki
is in the
Thomas,
building.
I worked together on
Nick?
radio for many, many years.
Hey,
Nikki,
What up, though?
Nikki should come to your show. I know that she loves your
sure
kind of
should.
music as well, you know. So,
Yeah.
and we're talking about the show that's coming up on Saturday night. You're going to see these fellas, the LEVERT Experience right here. It's going to be at Yoshi's in Oakland. It's one show, Saturday night at 7:30. Get your tickets at yoshis.com. It's a LEVERT Experience with Joe, Mark, and Dr. Dave. Check it out. Some more music flash. Let's go.
Too Short come too. He in
Come on.
Vegas.
You were my woman, and I was your man.
Woo!
I'd give you everything you desire. See, it's a shame he don't treat you right. We're near to be an everlasting fire. Whenever you need me, I'll be right by your side. Keep it warm when the nights are cold. Whenever you need me,
Neiman.
I'll keep running to you. 'Cause I don't need a reason to love you for free. In a spring summer, I'll give you my all. Scream me out alive.
All right, fellas. All right. All right. Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Very smooth. Very, very smooth.
So, Dr. Dave, were you sneaking a lot of these songs on your radio shows when the program director wasn't looking, or what?
Well, you know, back then we had autonomy over what we could play. You know, you came in and like the DJ before you had stuff picked out and you could change it. Then as like I guess towards like the end of the 80s, early 90s, that's when all this day parting and different stuff came with, you know, categorizing records and how many times it became whack. I remember you could just go in there and, you know, play what you wanted to play. You know, it was record albums, singles, 45s, carts. Then it went CDs. Oh my God, the good old days, bro. You know what I mean?
I know all about it.
But on the flip side, though, coming from an artist side of it, you love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because they, you know, and especially if somebody like a Mariah Carey or Bruno Mars or somebody that got a lot of favor or a big machine behind it, your song gonna play between 7 and 11 times a day. Like every hour and a half, your record comes up. They day part it, and then you know something that we have it'll be like a AA through a ZZ. And it might come up like once every 2 or 3 weeks at night.
Damn.
You know, it's like that. You know, different stuff. You know, different. You know, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know.
What about the first time? What about the first time you played your song on the radio? You remember that moment?
Man, I don't know. You know what? I can't even. Yeah, I can recall playing it. I can tell you this. This is the one thing that's kind of stupid about me is when I started in radio, it was a guy that was my co-host on a Rapper's Delight show we had named MC Chill. He was the first person out of Cleveland to ever get a national rap deal. You know that one too? He was the first person outside of any New York artist to get his record played on New York radio.
Wow.
And and he knew all these people that were coming. And any rap dude that was on and out, Biz, MC Light, Audio 2, Kane, Public Enemy, all these cats was coming to town. And I'm like, I'm not realizing how the you know, what greatness I'm sitting next to. And like when I got with G, it was like I had been seeing him as a kid before all this stuff materialized, before they were super huge. I just know I used to see them at Luke Easter Park. Well, what is it? It was not called, what was it, Luke Easter? It's called Woodhill Park. Now I don't call it Luke Easter, Woodhill. And they used to be performing. I was like, damn, I want to do that, man. But you know, my mom, before she passed, she worked at this record store called Fillmore East. And when I was like 12, 13, Gerald used to come in the store. So it was already a personal situation. So I didn't realize, man, we was just having fun. And like when we got on with them, I hung out with Marc almost. I used to call the station and be like, hey, we got to be at the studio. I ain't going to be able to make it in tonight. And we at Marc's house kicking it. We stay at Marc's house for like 2 or 3 days at a time, just kicking it. Yeah, we in the studio, lying. But I never realized how great of a path that I walked, even with my uncle. I never realized all of the light that was around me that guided my path to where I am now. I never realized that till later on in life, man. And that's why I'm so, you know, grateful for it, man. I had the yellow brick road up under me and didn't even realize it. Ow, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he's definitely a radio DJ. I can tell that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
You that morning drive, afternoon drive guy. I was a late
Man,
guy.
that's what I did in the islands was the morning. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get back in there. I will. That's the way I want to retire, touring and having like a syndicated radio show on like 109,000 stations.
Yeah, that's smooth. That's smooth. I always liked it. I always wanted to work in like that Cleveland area or that Dayton, Cleveland area. So just considering the rich history musically of what y'all bring, and what that
not
state
Dayton though, but you know, the Dayton is for the music, but not radio. But Cleveland for the radio and the music.
For sure, most definitely. So now this is about the time when we're getting into the LEVERT and as Trouble Productions is starting to evolve. This is when y'all started to get involved with more the writing side, you would say, Marc?
What time period?
Like by the time we got to the second album for y'all?
Well, no, we was always writing, but we wasn't producing. Like that first record, we didn't produce, but we wrote most of the songs. So that's how that went.
Now that I just learned. Wow.
Well,
so pop, we didn't produce that, but we was there. We didn't produce it, but it was another guy that did. I forget the song that he did that was big. It was, but him and another guy, Wilmer Ragland, did, and they had another guy named Craig T that was underneath them, who actually really did the work. But so Craig T kind of did the work, but I was there and I played on the record, but I didn't produce.
You played keys, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Ron Lepper from Detroit was saying mad props to you and to Gerald for writing Whatever It Takes.
Yep.
By Anita Baker.
Man, sure did.
Man.
Yeah, they showed it right there.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right. Very good. Keep it going, Flash. Keep
Mark
it going.
Keg Johnson.
Keg Johnson, that's him. Yeah.
I've always told.
Damn.
I give anything. My baby, you've been my only thing. There's nothing like the joy you bring. I wonder what would happen if you would trust in me. I'd make you believe, I'd make you see. No need to run from me.
Damn.
Now, Flash didn't even know I was talking about that. He had it ready. That's what we do here, man.
Everybody can't. You know, you people do a lot of local gigs. Everybody, you don't hear people doing a lot of Anita Baker. She tough. tough to redo.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, when you wrote
In
that
and
song,
out.
did you write it for her, or did you write it for LEVERT? And thought you give it to her?
Nah, it was specifically for Anita Baker. Somebody gave us a message, and I don't know who it was, but we got a message saying that Anita Baker's looking for a couple of records. So we sent her 2 records, and she loved this one. So they redone it, and when I heard it, I was like, "Well, damn, okay." You know what I mean? But it was in the same format, all of that, and that was a side that I kind of enjoyed doing, was like a jazzy side.
Yeah.
But nobody knew that because I was always doing the other, the hip hop vibe stuff.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I came up on that type of stuff.
You did, yes, you did.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Men at Large, Rude Boys, and LEVERT, and just how y'all was able to, because there was nobody that sounded like y'all in that sense. So even though there was the other groups that were out at that time, y'all seemed to be the ones to bridge the gap between the young and the old. And because of that sound and what y'all was able to bring in those vocally, y'all was some powerhouses.
They sounded like grown men.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Simple as that.
It was
Yeah. And that was a kind of a problem early on, because people thought we were older and we were young. You know what I mean? So
see that
we were super young at the time.
You had a group full of Johnny Gills in there.
Right.
They had a group full of Geralds and Marks. But with that though, Mark, so it sounded like you and Gerald were essentially the musical force behind LEVERT. When it came to the writing aspect, what ideas were brought? What did you bring to the table? What did he bring to the table as far as the writing and the music?
I pretty much put together the idea for the tracks, and Gerald would do a lot of the writing. So the real story behind Whatever It Takes, Gerald, we sent her a whole song, and by the time they finished, she wanted to get a which was cool. You know what I mean? We didn't object to her doing a verse. And in that way, because it was a great song. It won a Grammy. Well, the Grammy was for the album, but this was a big part of the album.
Yeah,
it sure was.
It was.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't a single, so I think they purposely held it back from being a single because it was getting play anyway.
Man,
who did that?
We had a station out here Jerry used to work for, and we used to work for Quiet Storm, KBLX, and they wore that record out. Just out of all of the songs on that album, that is the one that was in heavy rotation.
Man. And that's the feedback that we was getting, right? That was the feedback that we were getting. And I was like, well, why don't they release it?
Right.
But I think it really helped, kick the album off. You know what I mean? So it helped sell the album. Yeah. So if they put it out as a single, then you might sell the single, but I think for that album, it was a select few that I think they probably could have went with. And so they chose to probably hold back on it.
Nah.
When Miss Anita came out at that second time, because she was out with Angel years before that, there was no running from Anita Baker, man. Not that you would want to, but my God.
He was on fire. Yeah. That's why I was like, man. And because I came up on that early record, My Angel, man, that was so it was like, when you get get a message saying that you can write for Anita Baker, it was like, what? You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking too hard about it, but it actually happened. And I was like, wow.
And you got a Grammy for it.
Yeah.
You got any other gems you wrote for somebody else? Anything else? Anybody else that we might know? Or should I
I
ask
mean,
D minor? What else
yeah,
did
we
he write,
go
D
for
minor?
a few people.
Special Generation.
Yeah,
Joe Little got a song on that Special Generation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Quite
I
a
Won't
few
Give Up.
people.
Yeah.
Quite a few. I got a record on Genuine, Drew Hill,
Mm-hmm.
all the Gerald Levert solo albums. I got at least 2
Men
songs.
at Large.
Men at Large, Rude Boys, of course, Angie Stone, the OJs, a song called Baby You Know, a couple songs on Keith Sweat's album, and so on. Quite a few more.
You on the Did you write something from the LSG album, the first one?
Yes, on the second album called Shutdown. I'm on the Rush Hour 2 soundtrack of the Fast and Furious movie, and part of the Jason Lyrics soundtrack with Black Men United.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
We was too fat for that. They didn't want us on that.
Men at Large. Men at Large.
They didn't want us on the Black Men United. We would have threw off the thing at the American Music Awards. We'd have messed up the stage.
Beautiful. Man, that was a beautiful. Man, I saw that.
A powerful video. Yeah.
That was powerful.
Very
yeah.
Man.
How long did it take to get all them brothers together and get focused? Was that
we initially did it out in LA when we first did the record, and it was a knowing that they had invited quite a few people to do it, but it was amazing, man. It's one of the greatest accomplishments just to be with those guys and then even perform it on the American Music Awards, man. Yet another milestone, right? Thanks. Another milestone in my life, And I did mention I got an unreleased duet with Aretha Franklin too.
wow.
A song called Only You that was produced by Brian SWV. What's Brian's name?
Brian
Morgan.
Sandra out of Sacramento, my homeboy.
Yeah. That was I remember when
me and Joe had a half an album done too that we didn't finish.
Yeah.
Half an album we did that we ain't finished. You know what I mean? Like cats, it's when you in it, you in it. You know what's crazy? We didn't get a chance to do much writing. Like I don't think we were ready. Like we did write a lot of writing on our albums. The stuff that we did was we wrote for one of the girls. We did 2 records on there, wrote on 2 records, and then I wrote a record for Rome, but that's about it. It's called Drew from the Deck. That's it.
Man, a record on Rome called Say That You Will that he leaked. He leaked it and it's out on the internet. And one of the girls, our group, we had a group called Drama out of Trouble too. That I brought to. So man, just working. I'm forgetting some people. So we all been around for a long time, man.
Yeah.
Work,
Yeah.
Now Drama was come out about the same time that Men at Large and Rude Boys that came out. Was it?
They came out later on.
Yeah.
Like the Rude Boys, we were it was after the Rude Boys and Men at Large. They came and we got them signed to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis label.
Flight Time.
Yep, Flight Time.
We are sitting with 3 talented gentlemen down here from the LEVERT Experience coming to Oakland this Saturday at 7:30 at Yoshi's. Get your tickets at Yoshi.com. We are talking to Joe Little III from Rude Boys, who we have just found has written for just about everybody. He's also got his own podcast.
He's sitting on 6 million.
Okay, 6 million. we got Mark Gordon in the middle, who we just discovered wrote for Anita Baker and a whole bunch of other folks. He's got a Grammy for that and a whole lot more. He's sitting on
25 million.
Got a Grammy for the Temptations. You don't remember that, my guy?
Wow.
Girl, on the Irresistible album, we did the first 2 singles, Proven and True and Selfish Reasons. They got a best vocal album. So I got a Grammy, but it's in a big frame and there's a certificate with the trophy on it.
Man. Wow.
Nice. And then Dr. Dave Tolliver from Men at Large. He's wants to be a broadcaster for 109 million stations while he's sitting on his behind in the islands. It's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, man. I claim everything, man. It come to me, brother. Every time.
That's the guy right there. He doing that.
Man. Everything, man.
And then I'm G Dub. You got the almighty DJ CJ Flash, and of course the Encyclopedia Brown Tanica D Minor is over there with us. Ryan Nicole and Russell Gilwood are on assignment tonight, so that means there's more room for all of us. So check it out. Keep going, Flash. Keep the music going, bro.
I've been away for a while, but now I'm back to stay. I thought I needed some time just to get away. We've been together so long. It's hard to think about someone new. The love I had is so strong, and I wanna give it all to you. But I wanna know if you're with me, girl. If you're with me every step of the way. I've got to know if you're gonna be by my side. I wanna keep on loving you for the rest of my life.
My life, baby. Yo, Buddy Banks, number one of the
Banks,
90s.
rest in peace. Yeah, that's Are You Lonely by the Rude Boys, a song that I penned along with Tony Nicholas. And we did our thing, yet another number one. It wasn't a smash, it was just a hit. You know, there's a difference. And so, yeah, it's very proud, man, to be, come from the treble camp and be inspired by, my mentor, Gerald LeVert, Marc Gordon.
Neiman.
I mean, we had a crew, man, over there.
Man.
We probably was one of the first production companies out, one of the first, and what I can say is that each and every one of the groups, especially the first two groups, we had number one records with the Rude Boys, 2 number one records, the first album along with Billboard, 1991 Billboard, R&B Billboard Song of the Year. We went and got our trophy up on the spot, and then we had Minute Large bringing it in with So Alone, another song that I was part of. And, they had number one radio hit. It went number one across the country.
It was number one song of the year too, radio for 93.
Radio, yeah. So, we got some hardware, man. We got some rings, baby.
Now I got to ask, you said it went number one, but it's not a smash. So what's the difference in your mind between a hit and a smash? I mean, a number one record sounds like it's a smash, right?
Nah, not really. You got Are You Lonely went number one, but it's not as popular as Written. Written All Over the Face is a classic.
Well, yes, it is.
And it's still in medium rotation across the country. Are You Lonely doesn't get as much as Rhythm, but you have some records that are just special and they get played. Casanova is another record that's a special record that's timeless. So certain songs are just bigger number ones than others.
You get there, because I've been singing It's Written Now, Love in My Face all week long.
Oh,
so are y'all guys coming to the show?
I think I just might. If you can sing Casanova, I just might, man. I'm bringing about 38 people with me if you're singing Casanova, so.
You got to sing smash, Casanova is a smash hit,
It
right.
sure is.
You got to do that.
Hey, shout out Hip Hop Elise and shout out Plus Life. She just shouted us out.
Yeah. Tracy Anderson said
her fine tail.
You might have crossed paths with her back in the day because she was working with record labels.
Plus Life Media.
She fine.
And Hip Hop Elise and Mikkel London are the ones bringing you to the Bay Area this Saturday at 7:30, August the 30th. So yeah. Hey, CJ Flash, play a little bit more music. Let's go.
CJ Flash.
Tracy. All right.
That's enough of that one.
We're together just the other day, taking life for granted, passing time away. I was there for you, you were there for me. we would be together for eternity. I never knew there'd be sorrow, but I knew we'd be together tomorrow. Together forever. We were so wrong. Now I just can't believe that you're gone, and I'm so alone. You never miss a good friend until they're gone, and I'm so alone.
Man, that's sad. I'm gonna give you a hug, bro. Come here, man. You all right? Did
No,
you write
I'm
that
not.
one down?
Damn it, you man. No, I'm not. Gerald. You know what's crazy is we had actually signed our production deal contracts with Gerald like in June of '90, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then my mom passed away 2 months later. So he wrote that song for me to sing to my mom, and then Jason's dad passed away like 9 months later, and that was the worst studio session in the history of my life. It was, but I mean, it came out gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I sang it at a funeral yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I've sung that song at 1,000 effing funerals, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something.
The funerals pay better than the shows.
Man.
Damn.
Damn, that's a mic drop there.
I think he was saying because you don't have to share it with those two guys. That's what he's talking about, right?
Hey, nah, you know what's crazy? Per capita, if you look at it, now I mean,
Okay,
it's one song. Yeah, it's one song, it's almost as much as I get working with them.
when you multiply it by the amount of time that you're there, you know, you think 4 minutes, you get in, get out, get your check, get in, get out. Okay. Yeah.
It's like 5:15 actually. And then I throw the little gospel tip on the end. And if they got a pianist, I'll be like, hey, follow me. And then I go into he's not hurt no more. He's resting. He's eating now. He's at the hem of the road with Jesus. No more pain. Yeah. And
they lose their mind.
Get some tips. I put the tip cup out by the casket. You know what I mean?
You stop.
I'm joking.
You're doing that morning show, morning drive stuff. Now you stop it.
Hey, he's a radio guy. That's a radio guy. He's radio.
Could you see somebody do that? That like somebody would do in one of those sketch comedy things. Put a tip bucket by the casket.
Only our peoples.
Hey,
like what's the name did what was his name? Adam Sandler did The Wedding Singer. You should have one called The Funeral Singer, starring me.
Damn.
Writing that down.
Hey, I'll tell you, Dr. Tolliver. Hey, can I be your morning show producer? Can I be your morning?
I need one coming live to the Anything Entertainment Network. The Funeral Singer, starring Dave Tolliver. Yo, that would be crazy. I put a tip jar in front of the casket.
Oh my God.
It would. You're on something, man.
Hey, you in the back of the church? You see this nigga?
Man, you better start writing it now, man. Somebody gonna get a hold of it.
This is the proof that you thought of it first, right here tonight.
Yeah, it's locked right here.
But you know, you know, again, you know, I don't want to belabor that, but our folks, they be taking pictures at the funerals and marching.
Oh my God, they was filming like crazy yesterday.
Why?
But yesterday it was just like a memorial though. They had cremated the guy. It was my homeboy's brother. You know what I mean? I did him a solid. I really did. And you know, I seen them, they be like this. Trying to hide it. And I'm like, so I did like this one time. I'm sorry. I really did do that yesterday. I was like, I'm so alone in the phone. I'm stupid like that, man. I'm stupid. They hiding it all of it like this, and I'm stupid. But it's crazy. I remember one time I sang it. One of my partner's homeboy's sons that got murdered in Iowa, and we sing it in it. This was I think you pretty remember that was over 10 years ago, and we in the church, and they start screaming like it was a concert, like they wasn't. And I was like, I was like, turn that joint off. And
That
then,
ain't
you know, cats, they don't be thinking. They asking you to sign Bibles. I was like, man, y'all crazy.
Bible.
Yeah, man. It'd be weird. People do weird stuff. We don't care, man. People don't care, man.
Yeah, I know.
All of that is
But
gotta go
I
in your
will
meeting.
not do that. I will not sign anything. I won't do nothing. I'll take a picture, but I'm not signing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I might, you know, take your girlfriend, but I'm not signing no Bible.
So Mark Joe, is he always like this? Mark and Joe, is he always like this?
I'm a kid, man.
Yeah.
I'm a baby.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
There's never a serious moment for me, brother. Ever.
Love
They
it.
just said, yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's never a
Yes, he is.
serious moment.
Yes, he is. He's always like this.
I'm telling you,
Yes, he
man, this is you definitely need your morning show.
Yeah, we
I'm
definitely
fit-
got
I'm
to.
fit-
I want you to tell people again when that song so we can check you out, man. And remember on
I'm
the West Coast. on the West-
55 with the maturity of a 15-year-old, brother.
Okay, well, keep that spirit alive. That's what we're talking about. Keep the spirit alive. Let's shout out a couple more folks that jumped into the chat with us tonight. I talk about my cousin Felice is out in Maryland, Columbia area, out in Maryland. We're gonna say hello to Sandy Porter over in Oakland, and two of my
SP.
cousins, Sandy and Melvin, out in Cleveland, Ohio. They're watching the show too. So,
Cleveland.
all right, so we, you know, I got to bring this up because you know, we're in the Bay and we got, you know, Steph out here,
Get hyped.
and y'all gotta get your LeBron. I'm sorry, but
Oh,
I wish I could show you. Can you see behind me there?
Yes, we can see
you
it.
got that Julius Irving. I see it.
Well, I got my
Yeah.
Warriors ball over here too. So you got a sportsman. You got to be sportsman too.
Who you got?
Who I got? Let me see.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Steph Curry and the Warriors.
Yeah, the guys that lost 3 games in a row. Three
Oh.
games. Yeah, you at home. At home.
Uh-oh.
They talking. Look, they came back that year and said, "How the champagne still smell in the locker room in Cleveland?" And we
You
was
cheated.
like, "Hey, we gonna pop."
You kicked Draymond in the nuts. What would you do, man? Come on now.
Nah, man, don't go there.
I'm gonna be like Stephen A. I'm gonna be like Stephen A.
Bag, bro.
That's a gift. That's an NBA gift.
Hey, so are you guys avid sports guys?
Absolutely.
So are you hip to your WNBA team out there?
Yeah. Actually,
I'm real close with Cheyenne Sellers' mom. Her name is Kim Sellers. Why didn't Golden State keep her? They sent her to Atlanta, and then I haven't seen her after that. What happened? I know she had some knee problems, but
I'm not that close. I'm not into the.
Man, get your tail off this radio station.
You're talking about the Valkyries. I'm just.
That's your team, right? The Golden State Valkyries. I'm gonna be honest though, man. You can't deny. I mean, y'all had to go get somebody to beat us because y'all would have lost the next 2 without Kevin Durant. I'm just
all right, CJ. It's time to play some more music.
Go ahead, DJ, do your thing.
No way.
You got to give respect and props to Chef Curry, man. Chef Curry is a bad man.
He
is a Harlem Globetrotter.
He was born in Akron, Ohio.
I know.
There you go.
Circle back.
Right.
So we
Spin
loaned
the
him to
block.
y'all so he can help y'all.
Oh, they got a big laugh out of that one.
He's a
Hey, fellas, after we're done with the show, CJ, D Mine, I'm going to talk to you after the show. So,
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Letting these 3 guys just slap me around like 3 Stooges or something.
If you get me a Golden State Warriors hoodie, I'll wear it.
See?
Oh, is that right?
No, you
Yeah.
what?
2 or 3. Y'all wear it.
I'll get. We'll put little.
Okay, well, you got Mark.
Don't put me in nothing.
Now, we'll get all 3 of y'all. We'll get all 3 of them.
You got Mark sitting up in the chair.
I'm a fan.
It's either the Cavs, the Guardians, or the Browns. Period. Ohio State.
Oh, it's definitely all OH.
Yeah,
all
I'm not
day.
wearing another team's nothing.
But you know what's crazy though? When we were younger, we wore everything. You know,
I used to wear New York hats.
I used to wear the Jets and the Giants hoodies and stuff. That's all they had that would fit us, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Jets and the Giants. We would go to New York to the Coliseum in Queens, and it was a big man store called Man on Man, and that's all they had that would fit us was Jets and Giants. So we bought them.
Wow.
You're doing videos for everybody across the country, so you know it's probably kind of a good thing to represent the different shows. There's a lot of artists that'll come through a town and wear that.
I know
that
Next
town.
does that.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna wear it on stage, but you know, hopefully we can get Steph Curry to come and sign it for me, and then that would be a plus. Him and Draymond.
Not with your attitude, young man. That's not gonna happen.
No. Davis proved. Nah, Joe
Matumbo.
No.
Let me get some Under Armours. The boom with the Bang Bangs. Have them sign them for me, and I'm gonna throw them joints on eBay. I'm just saying, man.
They're killing me. Jesus. I'm sorry I brought it up, man. Damn.
Let me say what's up to E40's sister too, Sugar T. I was supposed to do an interview with her for a long time ago, and we never got it because I know she's a doctor now too. I don't know if it's honorary or educated. I don't know, but yeah, she sent me. We were supposed to do some stuff. We never got. Terrible T hooked me up with her. All right,
she's back performing a lot now. I've seen her on stage.
Time and time, all the water.
Mike.
E40's a god out here, man. He got everything going on.
I know he is. He's sitting on 300 million.
At least. Yeah, you guys dropped a lot of names of a lot of artists out here in Oakland. Now, Cleveland, again, I did my research. Halle Berry, Dorothy Dandridge, Arsenio, Tracy Chapman, Steve Harvey. Did I mention Halle Berry? Ruby D. LaWanda Page from Sanford and Son is from Cleveland. Langston Hughes, Rudy Dolomite, Don King. All these folks from Cleveland.
LEVERT.
Yeah, LEVERT. Yeah,
LEVERT. Okay.
The Womack Brothers.
LEVERT.
LEVERT.
Bob
Thugs
Hope.
and Harmony.
Bob Hope. Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yes. So when you live in a town,
Screaming Jay Hawkins.
Screaming Jay Hawkins. Wow.
Michael Stanley. What's that big time chef dude? Michael, the bald head white dude on the Cooking Network. Michael, whatever his name is, him.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy with the glasses and the bald head.
Yeah, Tracy Chapman. Yeah, we mentioned her.
Said Tracy Chapman.
Yeah,
Nicole Brown, Rich Paul.
Rich Pizzol.
Yeah.
It's 9-Inch Nails from Cleveland.
Yep.
Who?
9-Inch Nails.
Yeah. They used to actually he used to actually engineer at the studio we used to go to.
Wow.
Damn,
That's where he started. 9-Inch Nails.
He used to engineer for all of us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Vince Robinson, who is also in Cleveland, said Terrence Howard is from Cleveland as well.
Yep.
My question is because out here in the Bay, we know who our people are and who our stars are. When you guys were growing up, did you realize all this was going on around you, or just were you that fortunate?
Yeah, we did.
I knew about Halle Berry.
Well, when we was young, we was tuned in to Daz Band skipping them.
Yeah.
Like we looked up to the OJ's Daz Band. You know, then LEVERT came later on. So we ain't really know about, those were the main artists that we knew from Cleveland.
Rick James kind of cut his teeth in Cleveland too. That flows right up the street.
You're not from Cleveland.
No.
Skip Martin was the reason I wanted to sing, man.
Me too. I love
Skip Martin. Yeah, hell yeah. And me and him got a record out right now, man. Man, I love Skip Martin.
Skip told us he puts out an album a month or an album a week. CJ, was that what
he's the hyperest man in his age that I ever seen in my life.
He put out a record a week or something like that.
It might be
a record a week.
And his voice literally sounds like a horn.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He has horn inflections in his vocals.
Yeah. He is a trumpet player.
Yeah, he got the trumpet in his voice. You can hear it.
Nice. All right. Wow. All right. So we done beating me up about the Warriors and all, even though we 4 to that 1, but
you went
an asterisk by 2 of them because y'all had to go get help.
Nah, man.
Y'all had to go get help.
Hey, Joe, you're a host of a show. You know how it is to be the host, man.
You went backwards. you just really feel some kind of way about that.
Respect the host, Joe. Respect the host, man.
Champagne spilled all on the floor.
DJ, please play another song, please.
I was trying to get in there, but
round these guys out, man.
Let it go.
Shut
smash hit, ladies and gentlemen.
It's written all over your face. You don't have to say the words. You got to say what to do, baby. Just smile, 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 smile for me. Smile for me. Any word I've ever heard. I know that I'm a very lucky guy.
What?
Have something like you. Oh, yeah. I never met a girl in my life like you before. You make all my dreams come true. I love the way you carry you. That you carry you. You have a lot of class and taste. And you don't have to say how much you care for me, because it's written all over your face. Don't you know it's written all over your face?
You know what this mean right here?
What's that?
What that mean?
Put a head in the middle, and that's how Golden State was looking after that.
Oh,
Damn.
Skulls and bones.
Damn.
hey,
Oh,
Dead.
I was just about to give you a big old compliment on that song, but
And they had
no,
to go it was so bad they had to recruit KD. That was
Right,
bad.
I'm saying.
well, we were playing against six people. We're playing against six people. Remember the refs, and David Stern gave
Oh
you that
my
package
God.
to let him. How you gonna kick a man in the
Hell
nuts and not be
yeah.
able to react to that? Why
He
you doing?
kicked him.
He just not. He was laying on the
all the
ground.
stuff that
God.
Draymond, listen, all the stuff that Draymond do to people, man.
Man,
They
come
don't
on.
call
man.
it. It's not a foul.
He's the
you know
most
what
he's
I'm
the
saying?
most suspended technical foul player in the history. So you got to get yours sometime. You know?
Hey,
He
is,
kicked, he
is
kicked
Afion
LeBron in
Crockett
the
from
nuts.
Oakland?
The same series, he kicked LeBron in the nuts.
Right.
I don't know
And
what
he
you're talking
always
about.
sticking his foot out, tripping
I don't know
people.
what you're talking about.
people.
It's written all over your face. Jealousy
go.
is written all over your
on your
face.
face. You don't have to say nothing.
Talk about that song, Joe Little the third, please.
Yeah, man, Written All Over Your Face is quite an amazing song written by a great guy named Larry Darnell Bingo Marcus, who was one of my Rude Boy brothers, rest in peace. But that song, when we did it in the studio, we knew that it was going to be something, man. It just had a feeling, a vibe. I can still remember me and Larry working on it on our own, on a little studio at his house, and we cut it. And we was just like, man, I like this. You know, we took it back to the group. We brought it to Gerald. And it's, it had a vibe. But then when he took it to Philly and he hooked up with a guy named Jim Salomon, we call him Jim Salad Bowl.
Salad bowl.
Jim Salomon was, what I would tell you, he's the main force behind that song with the production. And so just thankful for Jim coming together and getting with Bingo, with Larry, and making it happen. And it did its thing, man. It's still just doing this thing all around the world, man. It's like I don't even got to go to work for nobody. So,
Well, I'll ask you what I asked earlier. When you did that song, did you know that was a smash?
yeah, I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it. You can just feel it, man. It's infectious. It's just something about it, man. And sometimes I really can't put it, maybe because it's so simple that even a baby to grandma can sing it, and it's probably like the most plainest song that I've ever sung in my life. You know me, I like to do some little moves and stuff, but that song I had to really be disciplined as a singer, and I'm glad that it is because it's a sing-along, singing with you, and everywhere we go, the Rude Boys, Men at Large, wherever, people are standing up singing it word for word.
Yeah.
So just thankful, man.
Well, two things about that song. First of all, like you said, it's the sing along that it's written now, love. That's the way you guys. enunciated the words on that. I don't know if that was intentional or if it just came out like that. It just sounds like you just, it just sounds different. And then when Gerald came in and took that to a whole nother level when he came in with his big throat, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that was the bonus, man. When Gerald came in, like I don't even feel like the song would be as big if Gerald wasn't on it. He was definitely a factor. And I tell you, our first single was a song called "Come On, Let's Do This," which it kind of flopped, but it went up to like number 39, which I mean, most people don't make the charts, so we had made it, but we were contemplating on the next single. And we knew that it should be written all over your face. But I must say, I say this all the time, Sylvia Rhone didn't really want to put that out. She was like, really? This the one y'all want to pick? And she wasn't against it, but she wasn't for it. But she was like, all right, I'm going to let y'all make this call, Gerald. You make it. And it was that. That was it. It was, that's his history. Here we are, 2025, and it's still got motion like it just came out. So thankful, very grateful.
Your thoughts on that song, D minor?
Yeah, there was no building up to liking that song. That was just, you loved it.
What you think it is, D minor? What it is? You said we like to hear your what we call it,
analogy,
your intake, your take.
No, that was a hit. It wasn't no building up to liking that. Like, you just liked it right off. So it was, I mean, like you said, I think it's one of those things where if it's simple, if it's like, keep it simple and not complicated. I mean, it's amazing. So the words, the chorus of it was on point. So written all over your face. You don't have to say a word. Come on, man.
That's your favorite song, D minor.
How you know?
Just say yes.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because I'm coming to Oakland, so you know.
Going to the bridge. Going to the bridge. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask again because I've seen Elise. Are y'all coming to the show now? Y'all got us on this great show. Y'all in Bay.
I'm gonna come to the show. If you come back, I'm gonna come backstage and say hello to you guys. Give you all the congratulations for what I'm sure will be fantastic. I look forward to it, man. I will definitely be there.
We will be there.
Definitely be there.
I'm gonna talk to one of my favorite radio personalities, and two of my favorite songwriters there.
You about to be Dave's co-host, man. You about to be his.
Well, you see D Minor's in the radio station right now. He's working right now.
Show enough.
What station you at?
I'm at this NPR KLW.
That's in San Francisco, and then you still doing that show in St. Louis or Indiana? Where was it?
Indiana, Evansville, Indiana, WEOA.
Look at you, man.
Yeah.
And you got one in Florida?
Get Dave on there with you,
man.
Yeah,
WDVH. I'm trying to be like Dr. Tolliver right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. WEOA. We'll talk about it.
For sure.
Yeah,
Mark, we ain't heard from you in a minute. So what do you think when you hear written all over your page? Did you think, man, that should have been a LEVERT song, or you just
I believe that it happened how it should have happened. And all the players involved made it work. You know what I'm saying? So like Joe said, from the beginning stages to where it's, Gerald dropped it off to Jim, and he took it and made it, enhanced it to the 10th power, and it became what it became, and that's the way it was supposed to be. That's how I believe it.
Hallelujah! Thank you.
These are the songs. It's the kind of songs you're going to hear when you go on Saturday night, August 30th. Right here in the Bay Area. We're talking about in Oakland at Yoshi's, the famous Yoshi's. Go down there and get your tickets at the door. Get them now. So get them in advance so you don't be running on Saturday.
That's good food.
Where fine dining meets R&B.
Fine crooning.
Will Downey said that whenever he does Yoshi's, they get the chitlin. What do you call them? The chitlin.
Chitlin circuit.
No. The Yoshi's with the Japanese food. What
They
is
got
it?
chitlins.
Chitlin
Chitlins.
They ain't got no
Egg
chitlins
roll?
No,
over
he
there.
said they got chitlin sushi. Chitlin
Chitlin
sushi. That's what
sushi.
he, that's what he
Chitlin
said.
sushi.
That's what Will said they got it at Yoshi's. The
It
chitlin
was
sushi.
it was a location joke. You had to be there.
It would have been better. My
Uh,
time, you know, comedy is all timing, man.
That's probably why it's called Yoshi.
I stepped. Well, it's definitely is a Yoshi's.
Yoshi's
Yeah.
is not a normal name. It's like, welcome to Yoshi's.
All right. That man who he actually the owner just passed away earlier this year, and he had two clubs.
I'm gonna dedicate So Alone to him then Saturday.
He's a legend. He's a legend in the Bay Area, and he had a club in San Francisco too. And just like everybody who comes to the Bay has got to go through Yoshi's. So this will be your first time being there. So you guys this is a good place for you to be. Sound is great. Every seat's a great seat. It probably holds about what, 250 maybe? 350?
Yeah.
300?
Like 3 something.
Yeah.
Okay. But every seat's a good seat. Matter of fact, when I go, I like to sit in the back right in the middle. And I could still, throw like a water ball and hit you. That's how close it still is. And it's a great venue, and it'll be perfect for you guys. Now, I see the dance steps you guys were doing in the videos. Are y'all doing any dancing or what?
A little bit.
Those eyes got big, like, nope.
Yeah, because I got to make sure I get my spins. I'm gonna be spinning and winning.
Okay.
The show is going down. So y'all make sure y'all come out to Yoshi's this Saturday, baby.
It's gonna be a dope show. It's like, to me, like, this is something, man. I'm so honored and grateful, man. I remember when Sean and I always tell the story. I remember look at Mark's face about to light up. He about to laugh. I remember when Sean, oh God, forgive me, repeat that. When Sean and Gerald left, I was like, hey man, I lose 200 pounds, man. Let me be in LEVERT, man. Because I felt like I was the only one that could step in and fill them shoes, man. I just felt like that because, they spoon fed us for our music because we weren't as advanced as Joe and everybody else, as far as like the writing and the production and stuff like that. This was our first time doing this, they spoon fed us everything, man. You know what I mean? So, So Alone, I'm Good, and Baby I'm Ready is almost like the same tracks. You got to listen to it, music, man. But I said, man, I'll lose 200 pounds, man, if you let me get in the group, man. He was like, yeah, that might, yeah. And I said, all right. But I mean, it's like almost 20 years later. I didn't lose 200, but I lost almost 200. And, I've seen a lot of things in my life, man, a lot of losses. And I've started to look at them not as, a bad thing sometimes, but I try to look at them as, look at the why, and then look at what's the lesson out of it as well. And I look at all the things that weren't supposed to happen, that we say weren't supposed to happen. I look at them as like lessons that you learn. They were sacrificial lambs to either heal something, create something, end something. Because when somebody always goes, it's like it's either a fight and y'all never talk again, y'all rekindle something. It's somebody. With every great thing that happens, there has to be something that. But anyway, yeah, that. I'm in the group now, damn it. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Can't do nothing about it.
Forget all that old timey soft, where I was going. I was ready to go far off. I said, let me reel it back in real quick. Let's stay upbeat. Yeah, man. Sometimes I get lost in the sauce like that. But yeah, I lost them pounds. And here we can't cuss. I was about to say S. Here I am. Damn it!
You say whatever you want, bro. Say
well, shit. Here I am. Damn it!
This is the internet. There are no rules allowed.
Yeah, man.
We trying to get them. We trying to get him to be disciplined a little bit more. Don't give him the go ahead, man.
Okay.
You see, you gave it to him and he went for it.
He didn't even hesitate. Twice. He didn't even let his conscience tell him no. He just went for it.
He can't help it. He told me he's 15 years old, for real.
Yeah, you're right.
I got the IDGAF attitude of a 15-year-old, brother.
Okay.
A 15-year-old of today.
Okay, and that's enough. That's enough. That's enough, Dave.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, Daddy.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Sorry,
Doctor my ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have a different walk, man. You know, I'm also an ordained minister. People don't know.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Oh,
I
wow.
wouldn't say that too loud.
He's taking the cousin pastors.
Right.
Let's see.
Not
Yeah.
The
even.
cousin pastor.
That's why I never told nobody. Are you kidding me?
He's an ordained minister for real, though. That's what's
Oh
crazy.
wow.
Far from it.
Oh, wow.
Man, I keep thinking I see somebody standing over the side over here.
That's the
On your
devil, man.
conscience.
That's your
Devil.
conscience.
Devil,
Your
yeah,
conscience about to. Your conscience about to get you, man. That's
I'm
what
your
that is.
Right.
conscience.
He's an
Y'all can
just
stop with that.
imagine
I
this
don't
guy.
have a
Just
conscience.
imagine this guy's an ordained minister and a doctor.
I don't have
Oh.
a conscience.
Mm.
That's the worst thing about me is I don't have a conscience. I don't.
You was just scared someone was over your shoulder.
I wasn't scared. I said I see something over here. No, I ain't
Let's
say I
see
was
what-
scared. I said I
You got the
I
hang.
see
You gotta
something over
hang.
here. I'm straight.
You got to hang
Hey,
over
listen.
there.
Nah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
straight.
ain't scared, man. I
The
ain't
only
scared.
person,
of that, man.
the
What you
only
talking
person
about?
that's coming to see me is people that I love. So I'm straight.
There
Or
you
my
go.
wife sneaking down here to see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Man.
All right.
Are you busy? I know you're on your interview, but can you talk? Hold on, guys. Let me mute real quick. Hold on. She just want to ask me, is there any ice in the cooler down there?
Hey, I got a question.
Yes.
I thought y'all said this damn interview was only an hour.
Well, I'm trying to wrap it up right now. I'm trying
It would
to.
have been. Y'all stretched it out with all that
I mean, no,
basketball
we
talk.
need to
That's
be on
what
here
she
as much as
said.
possible so we can sell some tickets.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
No,
For the
we here.
brothers. Hey, Joe, for the brothers.
Who?
You trying to sell tickets for the,
Yeah,
trying to get the brothers
sure.
out. Yeah.
I have a feeling that it's going to be a hell of a walk up. Everybody's not going to be able to go to, the other event. I really think if y'all want some up close and personal, I'm gonna sell it for you. If you want some up close and personal, some great singing, some off the hook, spontaneous comedy, because we like the new Rat Pack, so to speak. I'm the fat Rat Pack. It's a new time, it's a new life. We got a lot of stories to tell, a lot of stuff to talk about. And we singing all the hits. They mainly LEVERT hits, we have, but we gonna have a ball, man. And we've been working with Todd Sams, who was Usher's choreographer for 20 years, but he started with us. Marvin McIntyre, who's worked with New Edition and a plethora of others.
Yeah.
We're getting our stuff tight. So we want to let y'all be the crash test folks on us. We want to try it out on y'all this weekend. So y'all come see the show because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be long. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna hit you in your ribs. I'm telling you, it's gonna feel good. Trust me.
Let's go.
Okay.
No feel
All
good.
right, but look, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna close the show. We always like to tell you guys how we feel about everything. So D minor, I'm gonna
Yes,
start
sir.
with you first.
I
Talk
just want to
Master
say,
Minor.
hey, I just want to say thank y'all for being here. It's a pleasure. And Dr. Tolliver, I'm so alone. Matter of fact, my cousins out there in Dobbin, Texas, they used to they wanted to be a singing group, and they was trying to be like y'all. Joe Little, written all over your face, truly a classic, forever. That's one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Mark Gordon, I appreciate you and all that you've done, writing wise, even the stuff that you've done with Music Soul Child. Just thank you for all that you've done.
Damn.
Yeah, thank you, Cleveland.
Yeah.
All right, CJ Flash, it's on you.
Man, I can't even come close to topping that, but I will say this, brothers, without you, music wouldn't have taken the trajectory that it has. And we thank you so much for sharing your gifts and talents.
Oh man, you sounded so nice. That was so very mild mannered and nice, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He been like that since before we got on. He was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, there's no women here, buddy."
Okay. And I will
Hey.
land somewhere between the two of them by just saying thank you guys very much for bringing the energy. I know it's late where you are back there, and to bring this energy and allow us to share your music and just, you know, share part of your dream and what's going on here. And you get some great stories like you told us already. Amazing songs. Mark, I'm really bowing down for finding out about that Anita Baker thing, man. That just like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's some
He's
next
a
level.
genius. That's one of the things that we do real quick is that I always make sure he gets his flowers every night, man. Without
Well,
the
I can tell he's a
competition,
quiet one. He's a quiet one. I can
Yeah.
tell. So
Don't
those
forget
are
your
the
little cup
things.
of coffee.
Hey, D
Appreciate
Minor
it.
looked like that plumber dude.
Oh, not just a coffee. Let me tell you all about my children's book, Joey Wants to Sing.
okay, now wait a minute. Before you ask him again how long the show is, remember, we're just about to skip everybody name. Here you go. Just remember.
Oh
Go
man,
ahead. Talk
why
about
do why
the
you
book,
come
bro.
back like that, man?
Talk about the book. I want to hear
Shameless
about it.
plug. Look at it.
You're a shameless
Here
plug right now.
we go. Joey Wants to Sing is a book about my life as a child.
Oh, nice.
Sitting here, I'm on the back. It's on Amazon. Joey Wants to Sing is a great book. Get it for your child. You know, they'll be reading
For your grands.
This is a collector's item right here. You know.
Now, you guys
We
bring
got
any
the
of this
coloring
stuff
book.
out?
We also got the
Sell-
coloring book online.
Bring this out and sell it in the lobby or anything? The coffee, the books? I mean, you do that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna bring
all of
something.
Yeah.
See if I can
The
sell
t-shirt, the
some.
whole bit? Yeah. All right.
Sure.
All
Yeah.
That's dope.
Hey man, I want to say that you guys got a nice show.
Yeah, it is.
I like the theme of it. You know what I mean? Is playing records and paying homage, and it's a real nice show for real.
Thank you, brother.
Very
Hey
much.
man, I got StreamYard. I pay like $70 a month and don't even use it.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
Jesus
Show me
Christ.
how to use it properly for my podcast, so
Mhm.
y'all can come on my show and I can interview you. But you
Well,
know,
you-
I have the audacity to come up in here with my, bully through with my podcast on y'all show. I mean,
yeah, I know. It's all good. It's all
Two quick
good.
things. D Minor looked like that dude on the internet that always want to fight, the plumber guy.
D Minor
That's
look like Wesley Snipes' little cousin.
Oh,
We all know
Nestle.
he's Jeffrey Osborne's illegitimate son.
Oh, that is
And you
him
woo,
for
woo,
real.
woo.
Jeffrey Snipes.
And also, I forgot
Jeffrey Snipes.
involved with,
damn.
last thing real quick. I'm also involved with this app called Plus One. Be on the lookout. It's called Plus One. I'm involved with an app. Me and my girl Linda Chapman. We partners in this app. It's called Plus One. It's gonna change the game for a lot of stuff about social events, networking, dating, all kinds of stuff. It's called Plus One. Be on the lookout for that.
All right, and I'll throw one more thing. Hey, Joe, you know this obviously is on StreamYard. I've been doing it for years, so if you need some help with it, we can do a tutorial. It's really easy. You can put videos, pictures, all kinds of things. I love StreamYard.
Yeah, man.
I didn't like it when I tried it, but you know,
When did you
everybody,
get it?
it's sweet.
What year did you try it though?
When they first kicked it, I'm always on top of the tech. It wasn't ready, and it was just like Blog Talk. I did that, and it was garbage.
Oh, no.
I'm always getting involved when it first
Nothing
started.
was worse than Blog Talk.
Man,
that was the worst.
You got this when it was a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Have your listeners check out Anything Entertainment Network. Okay. Sign up, you get free movies, entertainment. So check it out. Anything Entertainment Network.
Nice. Okay, you guys get your hands on all kind of things.
Hopefully I'll crack the million. Joe got 6 million, Mark got 25. Hopefully I can get there. Right now I'm just about 750 strong, but I mean hopefully I can get my millions.
You see, they pay every time you go out, they pay for everything, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, you gotta do more funerals, so you know what that
means. Hey, I'm about to write that movie, The Funeral Singer. I ain't playing it.
And on that note,
do some more funerals. You gotta wait for some more people to die, man.
Hell, they dying right now.
Oh, damn. Well, you're killing me because I'm trying to end the show.
Mark is the silent killer. You see, he came up and
he came in with
that.
He had an uppercut on me.
I couldn't resist that one though.
You get the $1 million cup. Just keep messing with the dead people and putting your cup You putting your
All
cup
right.
by the casket, man.
That's the
One
cold
more
open
time,
cold
Bay
moment.
Area folks.
Yeah.
This Saturday night, August the 30th at Yoshi's. Get your tickets at yoshis.com and just drive over there in the next couple of days. Save the service charge. Make sure you're getting in to see these three fellas bringing the LEVERT experience. I'm talking about Joe Little III, Mark Gordon, Dr. Dave, Dr. Reverend Custom Dave Tolliver.
I'm joking. I'm gonna show you the papers.
Okay,
Hey man, Dave gonna get sued for malpractice.
Dr. Reverend, like Al Green. Dr.
Look, you got a
Reverend.
false prophet in the malpractice.
Hey, look, and these supposed to be my brothers.
Y'all
Ain't that
so
a bitch?
funny.
These supposed to be my brothers. Ain't that a bitch?
The cussing pastor, see?
Bitch ain't that's a female dog.
Hey, just come over to the Golden State, brother.
That's what it is. I'm gonna do like Kevin Durant. I'm about to lead easily.
See, again, that's 2 more minutes. I tried to.
He's trying to get us out of here. Oh,
No, I'm trying to get you out of here in particular because you.
He's trying to kick us out because that 3 game loss in a row.
It's still early. It's still early out here, man. It's still early out here. So,
Hey,
no,
he's
this
so
has been a lot of
crazy.
fun, man, and I
3
love
games
it.
in a row.
I love it. And again, Mark, I appreciate it when
Huh?
I said he's still
no,
mad about
don't ask to repeat. Don't ask to repeat.
champagne still on Golden State floor.
Oh.
That's what they've been slipping ever since then.
Well, yeah.
Hey, can
okay,
y'all
since
give
you
me a
put
pair
it-
of bang bangs in the 13 and have them sign them?
Have Curry sign it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody else.
that's easy to do.
Bang,
Yeah,
bang. I want that. Bang, bang. The shoe.
Yeah, man,
That's what I
give me a
want.
Curry jersey so I can get it signed and put
Me
it.
too. And I'm
You
putting
know,
that
I
on
wear nothing
eBay.
in Cleveland, but I'll sell it. Me too, Dave.
Well, let me think about that for. Wait. Let me think about it for a second. No. No. That's so you can sell it. What you talking about? No.
Why would I wear
Right.
it? That's like
Yeah, anybody
that's
can.
like picking a booger and wiping it on my shirt.
Oh, God.
Damn.
I'm just saying, why would I put on a Golden
Yeah,
State
hold on.
jersey for real? I'm serious. That's like blowing my nose with my shirt.
You can do it for this
Oh, look
reason
at
right
the
here.
picture. Oh my God.
Ah,
Yeah, you
hold
see
on, where's my
that? You see
close-up?
that?
And that's only 3 of them.
Damn.
Oh.
You know put out the picture.
They gonna find out years later. They gonna take 2
You
back.
done
if something happens.
photoshopped yourself with the trophy.
CJ Flash.
It's time, y'all.
Please, man, it's been great. Hey, listen, if you watch this show or miss part of it and want to see it all over again, just check it out. YouTube at IRTS Space Show. You can watch it all over again, or stay right where you are right now. It'll start all over about 30 seconds after I finally say goodnight to these fellas. It'll start all over again.
It's the
This
best
has been
interview you had
IRTS
ever.
It's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of
Right
fun.
on.
We'll be
Yeah,
back
best
next
we
Tuesday
ever
with
had.
another.
Say
We'll
it.
be back.
Say it.
We'll be back. It's okay. It's a top 5. Top 5.
Don't forget, I'm gonna be there this weekend.
Don't y'all come to our
You
show.
won't
and
see me
get
coming,
that.
man. You won't see me coming. All right, so no, but thank you guys very much. It's been great, man. So we
Yeah,
got
it's
one
all
more
right.
song and take us home. We'll see you next week with another episode.
God bless,
of
man. Thank y'all.
IRTS Live. Peace and
Thank
love.
you, sir.
Take us home, Flash.
Easy does it. Do it easy. Push up on a QE and let it
Let's get a
squeeze.
booty.
Relax a little. Let your body work. Heavy D's in effect. And I'm cool with LEVERT.
With the margarita,
Oh Lord.
getting down. Me, my sweet home.
Peace out, y'all.
IRTS Live is created and hosted by Jerry Dove and is joined by a team of the industry's finest. Music director CJ Flash, Ryan Nicole, Big Russ, and D Minor. IRTS Live is brought to you by Lifelong Medical Care, providing high-quality care with compassion. Call them at 510-549-5454 or visit lifelongmedical.org. And by C-Dove HR Consulting Group, providing personalized service for building a better tomorrow. Enjoy the difference. Check out gwdesigns.com for hoodies and t-shirts that make a statement. And be sure to get the new IRTS Live coffee mug. Join CJ Flash for the feel-good music for the people experience. Live Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 3 p.m. and Fridays from 12 to 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Watch and listen to him on TikTok and Mixcloud. And if you'd like to join us as a sponsor, please email us at info@irtsshow.com.